And this is my hometown, Wroclaw. It's absolutely beautiful. Have a look at that. I love that. I love coming back to Wroclaw, even though I don't have a big chance to sightseeing. So hopefully today we will have more luck and more time, and a gorgeous weather that you couldn't ask for. Better one. Look at that. Yeah, I love it. Can you believe it? We're actually running to dentist yet again. We have so much happening in those 3 weeks of holidays, and it feels like we're running constantly, and no, we didn't stop actually. I'm loving the architecture of the city. I hope I'm not shaking too much. Yeah, but this is it. This is the marketplace in my hometown Wroclaw, which is sensational, isn't it? Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So I'm taking you with me in the Wroclaw tour. Well, I'm not a tourist guide. I wouldn't know much, sadly. But I think it's nice to have a walk with us. Yeah. It's still early morning, so it's not that busy as you can tell. It's pretty quiet, I think. It's just shortly after 9 in the morning, so nothing is happening. All the restaurants are being open, and chairs and tables are just to be set up. And yeah, let me show you this quickly. I think, Emily, did you see this bear before?
It's not a bear.
No?
It's a bear.
Well, so it's not a bear, but it's a bear. It is a bear. Whatever that means, I wish to know, but it's looking great. Off we go. This is one of the oldest restaurants, Piwnica Świdnicka, which I've been before. Yeah, it is actually, this is the oldest and most famous city in which since the beginning has been operating in the town hall basement. It took its name from the beer that was served from countries brought from Świdnica and famous all over Silesia and beyond. 15th century character, yeah. I've been there, it's beautiful, but sadly we're not going to a restaurant today. Well, not at the moment anyway. I'm gonna show you a view from here. How beautiful. And there's some noise happening, so forgive me that. I hope you can hear me well. And I hope I'm not going too fast, that you can still see it. It's massive, as you can tell. All the souvenirs shops are just being open, so it's really the beginning of a day for tourists. So hopefully, this is a monument that everyone is meeting here. When I was a young teenage student, we would meet up here at this monument. I don't even remember the name. Sadly, I'm 13 years in Ireland. You do forget how things are called, and so on and so on. But I'm gonna show you this. Oh yeah, we try to find the Dwarfs, and look at that gorgeous center to see this gorgeous building. And Wroclaw is called a town of dwarfs, so you are about to find dwarfs around the city. Let me show you. Emily just found one. So you have all the little...
There's two. One here.
One here. Oh yeah, they're pushing it. So
When you touch them, you get them.
yeah, so Wroclaw is a town of dwarfs, where, as you can tell, and there's lots around which we have to pretty much find. And if we be walking, I'm sure we will find more. Emily,
Another one.
yeah, Emily used to be, she was on a hunt for dwarfs, so she found many of them. Even on the airport there is one, I think. Do you remember?
Yeah. I think there's like one or two.
Yes.
There's 3, I think, in a shopping center.
Uh-huh. So yes, we're nearly at the dentist at the moment. So I'm gonna probably wrap up at that. I'm just gonna show you how stunning is this here. Beautiful. And I will definitely come back to you after dentist and hopefully walk you more. We have a little plan for today, a little beautiful place to visit for kids. Emily will enjoy that. We haven't been there yet, so I hope I'm able to show you that. So I see you later. I'm gonna give you a quick look as well here because it's beautiful. Oop. I guess everything looks much nicer, much more beautiful when it's sunny like that. It's 31 degrees I think today, if not more, which is pretty hard to breathe even. Oh, Frederick Chopin. That's a new thing for sure. I haven't seen it. Beautiful. And here is our dentist. I see you in a minute. Oh, I love that view. And we have one more. Since we were in the wedding place, we have two more dwarfs, and this is a kissing couple.
They're cool.
They are. More to find. This is lovely fountain, and it's nice to be near it because you can feel the water dripping. It's another pretty famous place. You have a monument of a lion and a gentleman there, and one more is here. We are on the back of it. I am going to try to go around it maybe so you could see it. If I speak funny, forgive me that. I just left dentist and I have the injections. I have the injections. Oh, there we go. So that's the beautiful fountain there, and a monument, and one more. So that's my goal. Wroclaw. And we found one more. He's got glasses and he's got some book in his hand and a camera, so he's a tourist. Let's go back to the first one that I've missed him. There is, do you know how many dwarfs is in Wroclaw? Would you know? No. Okay, so this is another one.
He's
And
a balloon modeler.
he is indeed. Wow.
He's a party person.
Party person with the glasses and balloons. He actually, you're right, he's blowing balloons. He's a party one. Party.
That's an animal made out of a balloon.
You're
He's
so
sitting
right,
in it.
Emily. I haven't seen it. I didn't see it. Okay, let's go back to look for more.
Yeah.
Okay, we are live, girls. Yeah, put in.
Here?
They're collecting cash for a concert on Guns N' Roses. Here they're collecting cash for a trip to Cambodia. Yeah, you can put it there if you like, and I think you can just use those for bubbles. Go on, grab your sticks there in front of you. You can grab the sticks. Maybe that's too small, no? I don't know. And that's another pretty girl next to Emily is Natalie, my niece, my gorgeous niece. And they can do bubbles. They can do bubbles, look at that. And this one is Alexander Fredro. Beautiful. And we have, I think, 3 more dwarfs. Let's see. Oh, I know. One is I don't hear anything, I don't see anything, and I don't see, and I don't.
This one's disabled.
Oh, it is, yeah. This one can't see. Yeah.
And that one is on a wheelchair.
Yeah. You have to touch them for luck. And we have, look, we have the.
We have another one.
Oh, that's written in the braille for.
You can't see.
Yeah, for people who can't see. That's it. That's Ratusz. Oh, that's a dwarf as well, I hope.
Dwarf spray as well.
It is. Yay! Let's see him. And we have our buggy sprinkled with a little fountain as well. And she woke up, but she was back to sleep yet again. Wrecked, tired, over 30 degrees here. Beautiful, but how tiring. And look at this, we walking same path, but now we don't rush to dentist, so I can show you a bit closer how pretty Ratusz is. And we have local artists painting beautiful paintings. Yeah. So we can buy local art.
So pretty.
Emily just spotted one more dwarf, so we are gonna hunt him down and we need to have a look at him. And this one is reading in the book with the legs up. Oh no, that's a laptop, actually, computer. So
And it says on the laptop, it says game.
so maybe some game. Let's go find another one. I wanted to say something smart, but nothing smart is coming to me. So we're walking. You can see a bit of Wroclaw around. Let me turn it around. I hope I'm not gonna walk into something. Oh, he's playing on ukulele, yeah. Can I see him? Well, I can. One and another one. So 2 more. How many we already found?
I don't know.
Plenty.
More than 15.
Plenty anyway. More than 15 possibly.
Definitely more than 10.
I missed that hot weather. I really did. Hot tourist city.
Too hot.
Too hot, but beautiful. You need just lots of water, good clothing. But it's in town, so like a cluster of water, some kind of sprinkling water is very handy in this weather. It's unbelievable hot. but it's so beautiful. I'm enjoying it very much, and it's a pity we're coming back in just one more day. What day is today, Emily?
Today is Thursday.
Thursday, so we're coming back in 2 days. But can you believe it that seemingly in Ireland we have as well 30 degrees. That's crazy. We never have weather like that. 30 degrees, beautiful sunny days in Ireland. So hopefully I'm gonna swap this weather too. Same one in Ireland. Yeah, I'm gonna, oh, there's another fountain that we're gonna go and get some breeze from it, I hope. You can get some water. Oh, thanks a million, Emily. My pants are wet. But it's so nice. Natalia! Now we're going to the shopping center, I said. Well, we're not going there, but we're gonna go underneath it, which I think it's pretty awesome. That's in big cities we have plenty places like that when you go underneath the streets, and it's nice and cool there. So I'm gonna walk you there. And one more, Dwarfs.
He is
Who is he? From like a
He's kind of like from a farm.
From farm, yeah.
He has this thing.
Yeah, and this is what why I love Poland so much. I'm gonna show you, if I'm allowed, all the fresh fruits and veg. How beautiful and yummy. And let's go to underground passage, I would say. I hope I'm not gonna fall down. Oops. Now I can see properly because it was so bright that I couldn't see anything. But this is my favorite place to eat toast. It's called Tostoria and it makes the best toast in the entire world. I love them. I can smell it. I wish you could smell that. I hope we'll be back to it to have a food. And now we're going up, back again. No art piece in this underground. We have to find another one, which is next to this one, I think. This is how it looks, and that's what I love. Post signs of where we are and where should you see, where to go. Let me show you from closer, because it is actually really pretty, and the little birdies on it. Look. Can I show you? Hard because I'm too near. Silly me. Can you see? My little family is gone further, so I am gonna run after them. I hope the footage recorded in Poland will be it's gonna be chaos for sure. I hope it's gonna be interesting enough for you to watch and sit and enjoy a little holiday break with us. We have to go quickly. Oops. There's something about Poland which is hard for me to accept. That's the rush. Everyone is rushing. Everyone is just somewhere, running somewhere, and that's actually including us, really. If you think about it, we're not different. We are doing exactly the same thing. 3 weeks of rushing. I see them, so I'm gonna catch up with you in a minute. I'm gonna show you this beautiful building there. Look. It's very hard to record when you can see yourself and a little bit of architecture. That's actually shopping center, so it's beautiful though, I have to say. And some church. And yeah, I'm gonna be posing and recording and posing and recording, so it's gonna be jumps in between where we're going. So hopefully I'll show you just bits and pieces of our walk. And some other monuments, some interesting monument in front of museum. We're gonna go now in the park. There's loads of parks in Poland actually. It's pretty popular thing to have. We have plenty greens in the city. Even though it's a city, we have plenty greens and it's beautiful. Let me quickly show you. Yeah, it is. So we go Wilbur. I still have strange mouth because of my injections and because of my tooth. So in half I don't feel my tongue and it's hard to swallow, but at least it's done, which is the most important. Believe it or not, my dentist story of my life is not finished. Am I halfway? Probably more than halfway, but still things to be done when I'm back to Ireland. And now we have a lovely shade. Hannah is, let me show you the baby. She's still asleep. She is. The baby is still asleep. Everyone would sleep in the heat like that. But it's so nice. The heat is so nice. I miss Poland. I miss Wroclaw. But would I like to come back? I kind of don't see myself here anymore as such. 13 years away. So many things have changed. So many things have changed, and I changed as well. I grew up. All my adult time, all my adult life is in Ireland, really. So it's hard. It's lovely to be back here always, to see my parents, to see friends, to do shopping, to enjoy time. But no, I think Ireland is where I belong, at least for now. Unfortunately, Lucas feels opposite to it, which is pretty difficult. I think we have some huge lavenders here, which I'm gonna show you, because they're really beautiful. Massive lavenders. Yes, Lucas feels different, which is hard for both of us to have a different opinion, basically. Because how can we make any decision? Very hard, isn't it? But we're trying to work out some compromise. And this trip to Poland this time was about to kind of have a feel for Poland and see, would we like to be back here? How is life here? Would we enjoy it? Would Emily enjoy it? Because Hannah is obviously way too small. It's a tough one. My arm sore from holding my phone. I'm gonna make a pause here because I think there's some chat waiting for me to happen. Well, while I was chatting, my niece, because she's very smart girl, I'm proud of her, my niece, my godchild as well, she said, "Auntie, you missed Słowacki," which is Polish poet Juliusz Słowacki, and I didn't even remember that he was there. So that's our culture here. Juliusz Słowacki. Let me show you a bit closer, maybe. A little bit of history, believe it or not, but that's thanks to Natalie, because she was making funny noises and moves for me to let me know that you missed him, you missed Słowacki. Yeah, we still on the go for passport office, because I have to change my documents, as you can probably know by now. Have I tell you anything? No, I didn't, or did I? I'm gonna show you, this is called Panorama Racławicka. This is a building where inside, I haven't been there for 20 years probably. I've been there with my school tour when I was a child, so more than 20 years. And in this building, you have all around it, you have a painting done by Kossak, no, Matejko. Anyway, I'm not good in history, but this is we had to Google a little bit. So Kossak is the one who painted that painting inside, and we are just thinking, should we go inside? That would be so much fun if we would, isn't it? My family is quite laughing at me, but I had to show you this beautiful mountain, not mountain, monument. An angel. I think this is an angel. Let's see, because it looks really beautiful. I'm sure I can read some info about it. It's connected with cutting. Too difficult for me to actually translate that. Wow, I didn't know that. Can you believe it? It's my town and I've never been here before. That's pretty awesome actually. And it's starting to rain, a delicate tiny rain, which is so nice, so refreshing. And now we have another absolutely stunning building, and that's National Museum. Let me show you. It's gorgeous. I've been here in the museum when I was a child, for sure, I remember. So yeah, really pretty. No time to see anything in the museum. Maybe the Panorama Wrocławicka, we will be able to have a look at that on the way back, because we just passed it, so hopefully we will see it. And that's how lovely park looks, and have some lovely mountains as well. Not mountains, monuments, sorry. And we have some strange looking... Yeah, it is. Oh, did you hear? Lucas just said something, unfortunately in Polish. I'm gonna take a photo, so I'm gonna stop the video and take a photo of my pretty girls. And I found one more dwarf. Hello there. And we are back from the passport office, passing the museum yet again, but with a closer look this time. We can have a look how pretty that is. I wish my house to have leaves like that around my house. Yeah, my house wish to leaves around. That makes no sense, but you know what I mean. And one more pretty impressive monument. Wow. We have loads of them things, like roundy stuff to advertise things, to write about concerts. Wrocław is so huge, so big that, to be honest, you probably need a week to be able to see everything. It's really nice, really impressive. And Hania is awake, aren't you? Where are you, Hania? Take 2 seconds. Hi! Hello, Hania! Hello, baby! In town with baby. Oh, and that's Panorama Wrocławicka. We decided not to go there because Natalie will go with her parents, because her dad didn't see it. So we're gonna skip it this time, since Emily is a little too young for it. Still, probably. But that's how the building looks in this view, with the painting inside. I'm sure we go there next year. If we be back, we will be back there anyway, for sure. Now I think time to eat something. Oh, we need to jump in on that city tour, Melex or whichever that's called. That's so cool, and we wouldn't have to walk and walk and walk and walk and walk and walk. And we found one more dwarf, which is, it's about the bank. It's holding some money. Okay, let's go to eat toast in Tostoria, I hope. And here they are. Enjoy. And we have also cucumbers, sour or gherkins, I'm not sure, but yum yum. And this is a Polish trump, I think it's called. That's how it looks. And more of a Polish trump, I think it's called trump, not Donald Trump, no, tramway in Polish, tramway. So yeah, and it has those things that it has to be used on those lines. So yeah, it's not like metro because it's not underground, it's on top of the ground, but yeah, looking good. Something different for sure. And some nice art on the wall. Nice. Whatever that means, I actually don't know. And one more. I'm gonna photograph and record all the trumps in town. Sorry, it's not trumps, it's what? Trumps. Like, how to say tramway in English?
Tram?
Trump. So like Donald Trump.
Tram.
Okay, Trump. So Trump. What?
It's not Trump.
It's
Tram.
tram. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so the Trump is gone. And we are walking into Ostrow Tumski, which is probably one of the most beautiful parts of the old city in Wroclaw. And we have Hala Targowa, which is inside here. You have shops and beautiful stalls of all kinds, foods especially. I think this was, let me ask my niece, but I think it used to be like train station. Let me see. We have something quite similar. It's called English Market in Cork in Ireland, so I think that's similar. And I think this was old, must be old train station. All the fresh fruits and veg. Wow, this is what I love in Poland. This is what I miss in Poland. Very low prices in comparison to Ireland. That's like probably 4 times, 10 times cheaper sometimes, and also fresh and pretty and healthy. So that's what I miss very much. And this is why I love being in June, around June, July in Poland, for all those yummy goodies. So this fresh food market was in this old building, beautiful. And now we are heading off to, as I said, oh, look how lovely it looks. Wroclaw, and the map, you can see where you are and check out where to go. And now we will go to, as I said, Ostrow Tumski. I think this was all renovated pretty recently, I mean in the last few years, so everything is nicely done. We have some more interesting monuments, and we have, I believe, Odra. And Ostrow Tumski, it's all old buildings of Wroclaw. The biggest heritage would be there, where you can see. It is gorgeous, as my niece is saying. And this gorgeous bridge. Actually, I'm not sure if you know, but Wroclaw is having more bridges than, believe it or not, Venetia, which is a city with lots of water. But actually Wroclaw, my hometown, is the one that has the biggest amount of bridges. Off we go. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. Yes. We will see some pretty awesome bridge, as my niece is saying in the back in Polish. A bridge where all the loved couples are leaving their lock. We don't have any lock, guys, with us, unfortunately. I love it. We couldn't dream for a better weather, to be honest, you know. Yeah, I think we are heading to that bridge now. How beautiful is that? They're having a good laugh on the back actually. Oh, we should go there. We are actually going there. Oops. Victoria. Dziękujemy bardzo. So a little bit unexpected trip on the water. I love that noise. Oh, this feeling. Our trip by a little boat is finished, and now we are heading to Ostrow Tumski to do a little bit of sightseeing, and I'm going to show you this bridge where there's plenty to pause the video, plenty locks of loved couples. It actually starts here because I think it's too full on the bridge, so let me show you. Lucas, we have to come back here with our lock. Oh, come on, let's see the bridge with all the locks. This is a very famous bridge actually in Poland, or in Wroclaw. Very well known for those locks. I don't think there's any spare place on that bridge. Oh, and a nice breeze. Let's go around and I will show you. Oh my, it is full. So Most Tumski, which is bridge, Tumski bridge, and look at those locks. This is pretty crazy and awesome, and it's full. It is full, look at that. And the other side looks the same actually. Look, it's full till the end, and even on top, which I will show you now. And I will show you also the view here for Wroclaw. Another bridge. And people started to add the logs even here on top of the bridge. Awesome. Look. It's full. My niece just said that they're supposed to remove some old ones because look, there's plenty of old ones, and they're supposed to be removed because the bridge itself is too heavy. So I wonder if they did, how this looks actually from the safety point of view. Are we safe here? So let's go to see the Tumski. And look what's here. Who's here? The dwarf. Another one. That's actually Lucas spotted him. And some live music. That's Cathedral. This is the most famous, yet again, part of Wroclaw, and plenty tourists are going there. I think, even though it's my hometown, I need some magnet, because we're collecting magnets. Did I ever tell you that? We do. We're collecting magnets from places that we visited, so there's plenty to choose from. I didn't see him. Let's see, who's that? Little fella.
He's a writer.
He is, yeah. Let's go to find another one.
I see.
Oh, another one. Go on. Let's see. We have to count. When I will edit the video, we will see how many dwarfs we've seen. Which one is that?
It's like drinking, and on a table he has a plate.
Yeah. Lovely.
Yeah.
You're gonna have so much luck of touching those dwarfs. Let's go. That's the cathedral. Cathedral? Cathedra. Cathedra. Cathedral. Look at that. I think you can actually go up there and see the whole Wroclaw from above. Well, definitely. I'm pretty sure. And there is a miniature of Cathedral. Cathedral. Looking great. I have to say my legs are falling down. I'm wrecked. That's inside. I'm not gonna say anything because it's church. I'm not even sure if I can record, but I wish to show you this. Oh, wow. As older I get, the more and that's the back of that cathedral. We are aiming towards home, and our tour in Ostrow Tumski is nearly over. Heading off to bus stop, but I think we will be able to see something else pretty. Another bridge with a lovely modern buildings, I hope. We all are really tired, but happy that we actually managed to see something along with going to passport offices, ID offices and stuff like that. We are fed but tired. We need a cab, maybe not a bus, to make it faster home. I cannot believe that we're going home in 2 days only. 3 weeks went so fast. We enjoyed it extremely, but not enough time to just really enjoy it as a holiday, because we were running and rushing. But that's how we are. Oh, and the nice music on the flute, if you can hear that. I don't have any sandals, which doesn't help, as you could see my runners, but I couldn't find anything nice. So I'm roasting now. Tomorrow, what are we gonna do tomorrow? Well, pack the suitcases for sure. Except that, I think we will come back, unfortunately, to passport office, because we didn't do anything today. Only took the forms because the queue was huge and I don't want to wait with the girls, so we come tomorrow without them. I hope you can see a bit with my big forehead.